Got our little babies here. So we got lettuce. Looks like lettuce as well, and then we got cilantro all the way back here. And so we'll be growing this one on one side and this one on the other. And these are the systems that we'll be using. So as you can see, the two systems are completely separated. Right. And then we'll be using FertiPro on one system, on the right system, and then the left system is going to be completely the same water, same nutrients. The only difference is the microbes on one side. And then we're using 2 nutrients solution. Yeah. So the right system here is going to be using microbes, and the left system is going to be our control test. And this whole system has been built by 180 pipe. So we'll be adding the white tray. It's going to be with the white system. And then the black tray is going to be with the black system. Over there. Let's see. Okay. And we have lettuce and cilantro that's going to be growing here. So we'll compare both results. That way we can have the result within like 35 to 45 days. It's going to be pretty quick.
Oh, my bad.
You're fine. And then we will be recording time-lapse with the time-lapse camera the evolution of both systems. And as you can see, the water is not linked, right? It's a complete different system on one side. Complete different system. So this machine is pretty useful to measure the pH of the water and the amount of particle, which is the nutrients. So it's going to be very exciting to see the difference in the evolution of these both systems. Very excited to do this. We've been thinking about doing a project. I mean, I've been thinking about doing a project like this for quite a while now. So finally get the chance to find someone that's willing to help in this project. So we get to try these tiny microbes in action once again. The first time that I did it in my own system, it was an interesting approach, but I only had one system, so I could not compare the results of these microbes. So now I get to do this in a whole different approach, right? So just remember that the black system, the one on the right, will be using this product, and the one on the left this system won't be using any microbes. So.
Our free labor.
And we are so grateful to have people helping us. And these are the plants we'll be growing.
So one day, when you get older, we have this farm. Basically, what we're doing here, I have a farm to share with you. Where we have 392 of these pipes running right now.
Why continue filling this up?
Let me see where we are. That's one more. We finish that one.
We have LED lights. Jesus, sorry. LED lights.
So next up,
on all the pipes. So each pipe is, or we have a light on in between each pipe. This is how we get the best lighting for the plants. And then this system is very cool. It's two 180 pipe that are tension base. So, and we incorporate these little individual piece. Each piece that you see is individual, and they're squeezed inside of of both pipes. So that's why we build this system, and this is very, very efficient.
But the rule is, you got to clean it up again. You got to keep it. So this time, the next, one down.
Okay. Watch out.
So you guys want to make sure that that's it. So you can.
Yeah, that's good.
And this is Mr. James.
Hi, Mr.
Have you guys asked
Hello,
him what
how
is
are
it that
you?
they do? What does he got?
Okay.
You guys gonna ask him questions? He's an expert.
I add microbes to the system. So these are tiny, tiny microbes, right? And they're made in a dry powder. And so what we do is we add these microbes into like water, and then we mix it well. And when these microbes touch water, they get activated, right? When they become activated, we're going to incorporate it in the system, and they're going to go to the root zone of the plant, and they're going to create a symbiotic relationship, which is like friendly. They're going to become friendly with the plant, and they'll make an exchange, right? The plant's going to give sugar to the microbes, and the microbes going to give nutrients in a form that the plant can use.
To grow?
To grow faster. And then we'll compare both systems to see the result. You know, you'll have a system that's going to be control test, and the other system is going to have same nutrients, same water, same pH. The only difference is going to be the microbe. So that's what we'll be testing. Okay.
I gotta fix the old one, zero. That's the old one. I need to bring that, we need this one, so I can fix it. You got that in there. I'm gonna lose that. That's it. Remind me how many gallons of water? 35 gallons.
Yeah. Okay. So there's 35 gallons of water in each container that we see for each system. So the only difference that we're going to do here, and I'll do it right beside you, we'll add 35 grams of this product right here. That's the only difference, and we'll do this every week.
And let's put that one on the top, and then you ladies will do this one in a minute. So in a minute, we need to do, you open the lid so oxygen can go through so you get more water. So in a minute, you gotta count 5 minutes. Get your time. 5 minutes, you're gonna put 2 cups in tower 1, 2 cups in tower. And by 2 cups, remember, these are 4 cups in here. See? We put them 8 and 8. So, I mean 2 full cups like this, but reality we're putting 8 cups in.
I can be the timer.
So each container in the system is completely individual, right? And we're going to add the little roots of the plant right here. It's going to squeeze in the middle. So that's what's going to happen here. All right.
She's confident. You talk to her.
All right. Let's let me get some going.
Do I need gloves for it?
No, you're fine. He's a human plug. So then teach him what they need to mix, and then we need to go.
Are they going to do it every week?
Yeah. So
Okay.
when Gio's here, we teach her so she can teach them how to do it.
Okay. Well, do you guys want to listen?
You guys want to listen to his instructions?
Okay.
The
So-
group changes every time, so this works.
Okay. Oh,
If you
okay.
guys have any questions, what is it that he's doing?
Yes.
Ask him
When you
questions.
said that activating, how
Okay, so when we supply this powder, we dry the bacteria, right? We dry them. And when they dry, they kind of, it's like if we put you in a freezer, right? You're going to become like dormant. Like you're sleeping. And then the moment they get in touch with water, they get activated again. It's kind of the same idea. And then we unfreeze you, and then you wake up, right? That's the same idea. The moment they touch water, they start going. And we look at this under a microscope. You put this powder under a microscope with water, you don't see nothing for the first 2 hours. And then after 2 hours, they start going. And then there's billions of them.
You guys understand what he's doing?
are you at 20 again? 26. We did past 20. No, this is.
Don't distract her.
No, turn it up first. It should be 0.
Yeah, I want this to be 0. Okay.
All right, you want to leave him a Ziploc bag? Hey, I got a task for you guys. Find me how many was for six times?
What do you mean?
Ziploc, little tiny Ziploc bag, so all I have to do is just pour it. No measure.
Oh, yeah, Ziplocs.
Fine.
Ziplocs work. Okay. So, right now we have 35 gallons in this container. We're gonna add 35 grams right here in this little cup, okay? Let me show you. Hopefully I'm not messing up my cell phone.
We're good now.
Okay, so now this is at 0, right?
Remember, 2 cups on one, 2 cups on the other one.
So we will be adding 35 grams of this powder. Ooh, I don't like that.
This is when he's doing that show Breaking Bad.
Yeah,
Mixing the
that's my work.
That's it, that's good.
I don't like
Get out of his
that
way.
because I'm gonna make a mess out of it. This is not the same. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna change the cup because this one's way too small. Yeah, and of course this one is a little bit more heavy, so we'll try again. Okay, we'll put it, and this is 0. Perfect. Okay, so now we're adding 35 grams.
And then so the second one,
We're at 16 grams.
where it wants to do it next. It's fine, you're good. Just wash your hands after. Hey, watch what you put in the cup. You don't want that all go to the ground. Okay, there you go. And usually you don't want to be eye level, you want to be higher because if there's splatter, will splatter in your face. So you want that, you want to be taller. Just wash it with water.
Perfect. So this was 35 grams.
So 2 rules, guys. When you see other people doing it, you want to do it like this. Don't be
Like my glove clean a little bit just to show you.
Nothing will happen to you.
Okay, 35 gram.
Yeah, don't worry about
Good.
it. You can be closer.
Now we're gonna add this into water. Now, does the water like move a lot in the system?
We have a pump in the center and that pump always circulating the water. That's why we don't need oxygen.
Yeah. But I would still like to mix it very well in some other container and then add it to the
We
system.
can get him to get you a different cup and then
Yeah,
mix it in there.
that would work. Well, I would need like close to a gallon.
And the next
Like,
cup,
that'd be good.
That one. Watch and then you go. Yeah, that's what I say. Don't put your face right next to it. You gotta pay attention in this part. There you go. Yeah, give it to her so she can be next that one. Here, Trey. You have it. So you guys need to make sure. Anyone that's doing it wrong, you gotta tell them immediately. Keep space. Excellent. You don't need that many. You need that. So give it to him. And here's some sandwich bags. They're not zip tied. Will it be an issue or what?
No, that's okay.
Just put all the things for the week that you need to put in there.
Nobody can help me open
You're only gonna need 6 of those bags, guys.
6? Okay. Which week is going to be
We'll
one?
do this 6 weeks. So each bag, and then they'll bring this and they'll put it in a container like this. They'll shake it and then put it in the tank.
So
Okay.
we need to find a container that has a lid. Anybody has a container?
So we're gonna test this by adding 35 gram every week. That way the concentration of microbe is active and we're keeping the microbial activity in the container of the hydroponic system, which is what we want. I don't know if I like this. Because the microbes are gonna, I mean, it can work. It's not the best, but. So add this, put it directly into this. Here.
Quiet on the bus. Man, that's all I don't really feel like talking about it.
Perfect. So now we got 35 grams.
Is it okay if I tilt this a little bit?
Yep.
And then we'll do 6 bags like this.
Yeah, that's from the pounds of grenade. That's nice.
That's it. Close it. Close it. So you guys are gonna have to mix more nutrients later here. Not water with nutrients.
Again, this powder is only microbes, so it's 100% natural. This is different lactobacillus strains. We are at 25 grams. Perfect. We are at 35 grams again. So we're gonna add this directly in here. Yeah, I can close this bag. There you go. Here's another one.
Where are they going? Go check on her. I need a little, from her car, bring me this thing from her little car. Oh, if you can rent this water, which is that number one? Let's take it in number two.
Yeah. I was thinking, is there any water in the tray where the plants are right now?
Yeah, well, not anymore, they're already dry right there.
Okay. Okay, that's fine.
The trick on to what I do is, that's why I have to take them, like, they should have been out 4 days ago.
Yeah.
Because I put water one time, and then after that, I don't touch it ever again.
Okay.
Until the right to go out to the system. Oh, 1 o'clock, I gotta get that phone and store really soon. Thank you, thank you. So remember, it goes up to here, and you want the check the pH and the nutrients, and then check on that one first.
So we're pre-preparing the microbes for the week. So each week we'll be adding one little bag like this. And then the idea is that you can't mess up the calculation if it's pre-calculated. So I'm doing making sure that the calculations are right, which is very simple. You add 1 gram of this powder into 1 gallon of water. So this is 1 gallon of water, right? You're gonna have 1 gram of this product in the gallon. That's it. And then you're gonna spray it on any type of plant, and it's gonna optimize the plant grow naturally by providing the nutrients to the plant in a form that the plant can use. Because a lot of time the nutrients are available in the soil, but they're not in a form that the plant can use, and so the plant doesn't develop as much as it should, if that makes sense. So by using these microbes, we're able to make it sustainable first, because it's not chemical, it's fully natural, and then on top of that, it's helping the plant to get the nutrients it needs to grow faster. And that's why we're going to be able to see on this hydroponic system the difference in the growth and how the microbes are efficient. So that's the whole idea. Water a little bit further for me. Okay. So I have another bag here. Okay.
Everything you put water, that's the camera. You're fine. Just
Bella
stay
B,
like this. You're fine.
you want a shout out?
I told you.
Why should I give you a shout out?
Pretty hard because you want to be more so you can throw up all this stuff.
Well, I love that. Thank you for liking the video. Shout out to Bella B for being around. Thank you. All right. So we got 35 gram of Ferti-Pro, which is our beneficial microbe that we'll be incorporating in little bags like this. And then we'll be adding this to our hydroponic system every week.
And this one too. And make sure one is one, and it's just to mix.
You're welcome. You're fine.
For mixing yourself.
It's not that serious.
Your video.
You know, we're here to have some fun, grow some plants naturally.
This one.
There you go. So very easy to measure, very simple to do. If you have any irrigation system at home, you get to mix 1 gram for each gallon of water, and then that's it. It's that simple. You can mix this in your garden. You can put this with any fruit trees. It can prevent root rot. It's very, very efficient and fully natural. All right, that's awesome. So now we got 35 gram. Sorry, would you help me? Would you pick up my phone and change it to, like change the camera side to the other side, and then film the powder here?
This?
Yeah, but pick up the phone, which I don't want to use because I have gloves on. Yes, and flip the camera. Perfect. And then film the powder here. As you can see in the powder, there's little pieces. There's a white powder and there's little pieces. Get closer. Get closer. I don't know if you can see, but there's little pieces here. These are the extract of microbe. The thing that's a little like brownish. These are the extracts of microbes. And then the white powder is actually just it's just something to make sure that the microbes are stabilized before they're activated into the water. And all of this powder will be completely dissolved once we mix it with water. Okay. Thank you. You can flip it back and just put it there. So nice of you. Thank you. All right. We are so fortunate. We have people helping us around here. Young folks that are trying to learn how to garden properly. So we get to teach them some cool stuff. All right. So we got 5 done. We'll do 1 more. We'll come back. We'll come back. All right, let's do the one for today. So, I'll show you how it is, right? so we're gonna put exactly 35. Perfect. That's a little too much. Okay.
Why are they in there?
Right.
What does H mean? What does H mean?
H.
I thought it had H in it.
No. So now what we're doing is we're adding the microbes directly into this, right? Okay. Let's lock the bag first to make sure there's no water that gets in this.
What happens if we're lucky and
Well, some of the microbes are going to start being activated, and you don't want that because, that would. We keep it dry for a reason because they're able to last longer. If the supply gets water in it, then they won't last as long and they'll probably die in the bag. But this powder is extremely concentrated. In each gram of this powder, you have 20 billion microbes.
I thought it was actually frozen.
With the B, 20 billion each gram. So in 35 gram, I'll let you calculate it. 35 gram times 20 billion. That's how many microbes is in this one scoop.
Ooh, 35.
that gotta be like half of our.
This is huge.
30.
35 gram, 20 billion per gram. Per gram. It's highly concentrated. Yeah. So on your body, you have trillions of microbes. You're just not aware of it. And they keep your skin healthy. They keep your hair healthy. Do you have to think about digesting nutrients? Like when you're eating food, do you think about digesting your food?
That's nutrients?
No. I'm asking you a question.
Yeah, sometimes.
You think about digesting?
No.
Sometimes.
No, you don't, right?
Because when I eat the food, I was thinking about how it goes in my throat and how
Wait, get on the camera. Hop in the live so that
I
people
was
can see
thinking
you.
about when I eat and then when it slides down my throat. Sometimes when I eat the burger, I think about how it slides down my throat. And sometimes when I hit, hit the digestive point,
Yeah.
I'm like, And I know a lot still happens.
But like, are you doing something to make it digest? When it gets in your belly, do you
No.
do something? No, right? It happens naturally. And so what is the process that makes your food digest? Do you know?
The digestive.
In the stomach. Yeah.
The acid.
Yes, there's acid, that's right. And then what else?
The things you
Wait, if acid.
The microbes. There's microbes. There's trillions and trillions of microbes that are picking up at your food.
Question.
That's what
if we have acid in this, then why is it not burning our body?
Because your stomach is made for that. And that acid is specifically designed for your stomach. Yeah. The body is very well done. Okay, so here's what we're doing now. We're going to add the water into this here. Just a little bit of water. No, it's good. I'm filming. Do we have something to stir? Finger? Okay.
Just don't lick it after you're done.
Okay, so 35 gram, 20 billions of microbe for each gram. We're adding this into the water, right? Okay, perfect. So the only thing we're doing is we're stirring and it's going to dissolve completely. So now what's happening is these microbes are coming back alive. They're coming out of the freezer and this is happening. All right. So now we're going to add a bit more water. And the reason why is because we really don't want to have, we really need these microbes to be activated and not be like stuck in a little clog altogether. So. And so for this specific powder, for the Ferti Pro, it can take up to 2 hours for the microbe to actually activate it. So they start the process the moment they are in contact with the water, but this process can take 2 to 3 hours. And so there's no rush, right? We're doing this slowly but surely, making sure there's nothing in the bottom. Everything gets dissolved completely. See, I see a little clog here. Say it again? No, but I'm not doing this for the gift, you know. I just want to have a recording of me doing this, so that way later I can look at it and make other people look at it.
Question.
But they said they like you though. Hello?
I have a question.
Yes, what's your question?
My question is.
When I'll be done with the live, I'll show you what it looks like under a microscope so you can see it.
My question. I said it on paper. I was. And my question is it infinite?
Say it again?
Is it infinite?
If,
Are they still running on my body if I'm deceased or something? Are they still running?
like your microbes inside of you, yeah, they're doing 24/7. They never stop.
What are they dead too?
Their only goal, okay, think about it. We're talking about a microorganism, okay? This thing is so tiny you can't even see it, okay? So their only goal is to survive. That's the only thing they do in life. Does that make sense? They're so tiny, they don't think about anything. The only thing they try to do is survive. That's it. Say it again? No, it just breaks down your food. In your stomach, it breaks down the food. You get the food, and then it breaks it down. And then it takes some of the nutrients, send it to your body, and then the rest is keep going down the line. And then you're using some of the vitamins, you're using some of this. I don't know the whole process because that's not my field, but you can see where it goes.
Just double check the pH in both of them, the nutrients, and this pen. Let me show you. You press here, because I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
And then there's the pH, and the triangle means it's timing. Press the center, and that's the ppms.
Okay.
And then do it again, just to double check each tank. They should be
Perfect.
pretty much balanced and the same, but I'll be right back.
Let me show it to the camera. So this is a really cool little machine that allows you to calculate the ppm, which is the amount of particle of nutrients in the water, and the pH as well. So it's a 2-in-1. I used to have 2 machines to do this separate task, but this one is really cool. Does it with one simple approach. So really, really cool. Okay, so now this seems pretty good. Now this is extremely concentrated, so we don't want to drop any sip anywhere, you know. Also, if microbes like this get in your eyes, you'll definitely feel some irritation. So I would recommend just rinse like it's, you know, it's natural, it's nothing chemical, it's not going to rip up your eyes, but the only thing it's going to do is going to irritate your eyes, so you have to get your eyes under the water, and because it happened to me in the past, and you know, sometimes you don't control the drops, pops in your eyes. Yeah, it's going to irritate your eyes big time, so you don't want it to happen.
See them? What if I never get it out?
No. It's not gonna hurt it. Like, you know what irritation means, right? If your skin gets irritated, what happened? It becomes red. Yeah, kinda. So, but it's not gonna.
Would I still be able to like, see a little bit?
Yeah, it's not gonna change your vision. Yeah.
Well, it's not understand my eyes, sir. I never like to wash out my eyes.
Okay, you want to film this real quick? Get the water.
Hey guys.
Get the phone. Yeah, and film. Turn it. Get closer. Get closer. Okay, so remember, you want to film this. This is the black system, right? There's the white system. We're not going to use any microbes into the left system. Everything's going to be to the right. Okay? All right. Here we go. Want to film closer? Yeah. Very good. All right. We have to do this whole thing here. Thank you. Perfect.
Can I do it this time? Can I put this in here?
Yeah, you can. Just put half of this, not more.
So we want to start.
Wait. Put it in the middle. Here, hold it. Here, drop it. Half. There we go. Whoa, that's good. Perfect. All right. So now we're activated these microbes. What do you want to ask, Bella B? You keep retracting message from me, now I can't see it. If you have any question, you get to ask them. I'm watching right now, time to shine. I get to help about, these microbes and what they do.
How long have you been doing this? How long have you been doing it?
3 years. Yeah. I mean, I've been studying about this for a longer time, but 3 years is the time I've been doing it. And I've been trying on different system, different soil, testing different things. So, because these microbes, you can use them with the soil, you can use them with hydroponic, like water, right? You know what hydroponic is, right? Okay. You can use it directly on the plant. So there's many uses for it. What am I making? This is water, and then I had beneficial microbe to it. So what I'm doing is I'm just stirring very well to make sure. You go. That's fine. Don't listen to class.
It has to be done in a methodical way because we have to have it on certain rows in certain times because we are part of an experiment. Okay? This is a UALR student.
Yes.
And tell me your name.
James.
James, and what are you studying?
Biology.
Biology first. Are we doing master's, PhD? Master's degree in biology. I need everyone's attention. Okay, so we are aiding him in your research, correct?
That's correct.
Can you tell them a little word about what
Yes.
the research is?
Okay, so everybody see this powder right here? This is beneficial microbe, okay? So these microbes are specifically selected. When we look at them under a microscope, right? These microbes, what they do is they get directly where the root zone of the plant is, right? You have a plant, there's roots under the plant, correct? So this root needs nutrients to grow. right? So these microbes, they target the roots. They run directly to the roots. And from there, they transfer the nutrients that we're providing to them in a form that the plant can use. And it does it in a way that it's much more efficient than just not using microbes, right? And so you can see, we'll compare the evolution of the plants from this system, which is our control test. That's going to be like, you know, just water, nutrients, and the plant. And this system is going to have water, nutrients, and beneficial microbe with the plant. So we'll compare the growth of both at the same time. And we have a time-lapse camera that I have somewhere in here. So we'll be taking pictures every 12 hours of both systems. Okay? So that's what's going to happen here.
So we've been invited to be involved in a collegiate level scientific experiment, okay? So like you mentioned, this is our control group. That means we're going to control, it's going to have everything that we normally have when we grow hydroponically. We always add water, we check the pH, we check nutrient 1 and nutrient 2 and make sure they have the normal nutrients that they would have had had they been in the soil. That's what we add to them. And then you're going to have the experimental group over here, and this is the one that's going to have the special, it's going to still get, I'll wait, it's still going to get the water and the normal nutrients, right? We're still going to nutrient 1 and 2 in,
Yes.
correct? But we're going to do the additive where we add the special microbes, okay? And then we're going to compare the growth, so we're going to compare the rate of growth, like how quick does it grow? So does it grow faster? Does it grow bigger? So we're going to see if there's any benefits to adding the microbes to it, or do we just not waste our time and just use the normal nutrients, right? That's what we're going to try to figure out, aren't we? And so we're going to have to collect data every day. We're going to have to monitor the growth closely. This time we're not growing just to harvest. We're growing for a scientific experiment. So we're going to have to collect data, which means we have to make observations. We've got to write down how does it change from day 1 to day 2 to day 3. And we use our observation skills, okay? So that's where you use your senses and you look to see what type of growth or the rate, is it different between the two? So you've got to be extremely attentive and observant, okay? So we have to plant these in a certain order. When you're given your pod to go plant, you're going to set it down in the cup, and you want to set it towards the back to make sure that the water is dripping onto the little green pod that you're given, okay? So I'll show you, like, you kind of slant it just a little tiny bit. Let me get my glasses so I can see. So when I give you a pod, you've got to be certain that we're going to the right place.
And be careful with your hands if you touch here, because
We put gloves on.
say again?
We put gloves on. I'm sorry.
You don't need to.
Okay, so you're going to be given a little pod like this, and you're going to be asked to go plant it. And you're going to set it, we're going to start with the bottom pod right here. And you're going to set it all the way up to the back. Now look, I've got it so that it's touching the back, but the part that's down at the bottom is slanted in just a tiny bit. You don't want it all angled, but just, you know, like at a 10-degree angle, maybe just a slight angle. But you've got it all the way to the back. We're going to go all the way down this front, and then all the way down the back. Once we have filled up the front and the back bottom rows, we'll move up to the second row. So can we keep it in that order? Okay, so here we go.
Also, let me add one more thing. If you have any question when you're operating the side of the machine, just ask the question. Okay? Don't do something that you're not sure, because we don't want to risk to ruin the experiment. Okay? You see how it's a whole process, it takes time, and you're part of this. You guys are helping us. So you got to make sure that everything you're doing is according to what we're saying, so that the test works well. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yes.
Good. And you'll see, it's gonna look very good when these plants grow. It's very, very interesting to see how good to look.
So once you have gone and painted, what I want you to do, open
So
this door.
this is my company, right? I've started this company and I'm using these microbes, so having a track of what I'm doing is important, right? So first, for myself, when I want to look back at, okay, what was the experiment and what we did upon it, then I look back at a video like this and I get to have a track of what I did. Does that make sense? Yeah, and one day you'll get to do this as well. If you're growing a garden, you get to do it live and show like, look, this is the plant that I grow myself, right? That's the whole idea. This is YouTube. But I did an Instagram live before. Now this one is a little too long. All right. I should be good with the glove.
I need you to pay attention, Ryan.
Be gentle with these plants. They're still babies. Say it again. Close?
Go use the bathroom.
You? Yeah. Don't ask me. You can go if you're.
Yeah, ask me.
I'm not your teacher. Say it again.
We have a bunch of bags in.
These are 35 grams for each bag because I might not be here when we do the next insertion. I might, actually, I don't know yet. I might come, you know, who knows. All right, so now what we're doing is we're gonna incorporate these microbes into this system.
So in fact, you get mine and sterile. Careful, careful. No. You can't grab it right on top of the printing. Hey. Go put it in. So you're going all the way down.
Say it again?
Now you're gonna really do the back
Yeah, you
side,
can.
bottom right.
I would love for you to help me. Okay, so there's, just show the inside of this. You see there's just still a little bit of matter. So we're gonna add some more water. Make sure we stir very well. Because these are still
Come on,
a
guys, I need you to pay attention. Let's
bunch
go.
of microbes.
You're on the bottom of
So
the
we
back.
want to make sure all the 35 grams are involved in this.
You're fragile.
We're not leaving anyone behind. All right, good. Good. So this system, all the microbes are going to be rolling through. You can come closer, show the little drops of water in here. You don't need to zoom. Don't need to zoom. Yeah, there you go. You see the water that's dripping? In this water, there's microbe right now. Just because we added it from the container in the bottom, now the water is circulating all across, right? And it's keeping the whole system alive. Okay, good. This. We get the trash out. Okay, so now what we're doing, you see this system right here? We're going to start the machine and we're going to calculate, we're going to look at the pH. The pH was a 7.2 when we started the test, right? So now, we're going to put it into the machine, now the pH, and let's try to figure out what's our pH, right?
There's talking whatsoever, it's fine, you understand.
That's ppm, that's
So you guys
pH.
say come in and line up right starting right here.
Well, what's off?
Yeah. Five 5.6. So you can see the pH just went down a little bit. No, it went down. It was at 7.1. Now it's at 5.7. and we didn't add the nutrients yet, so that's probably why. When we'll add the nutrients, this pH will go back up. Okay, so the ppm is at 11,040. Okay, that's pretty interesting. And then 5.8. Okay. All right. So we're good. Now we got our data.
We're not stopping. Second row there.
All right. Awesome. We'll stop the live, but thank you for filming. Were you? Yeah. All right. Thank you for listening, and I hope you guys have a beautiful day. One last time. System that will be growing different plants left and right, and we'll be growing on the right side. All right, you have a good day. Bye bye.